Sooner Scoop HD.
Bowl prep. What's it been like these past couple of days getting prepared for Orlando?
It's been fun. It's been fun to put the pads back on and get out here with the guys. Finish final strong and then be able to just play ball, which is the fun part. So.
What's it like for you going back to Orlando? I mean, what's the feedback been back from there?
Yeah, just family, friends, and people I've been really close to have contacted me, and they'll obviously be at the game. Just cool to see them again, and it'll be a fun time. Obviously been there. So.
Since you guys last played, obviously every roster in the country has undergone turnover. What's it been like to, adjust to the guys that you have and you'll have for the bowl?
Different, but similar in a way that every new year, I guess there's new faces and people move on and then new guys come in. So similar in that way, but just different now that it happens a bit earlier. But it's college football nowadays, and just adapting to that.
Is it almost like the guys that are still here, but it takes let's all get together and let's go play?
Exactly.
The guys that remain.
Yeah, and people have decisions to make for their just their future and careers, and we respect it. We know how it is. So just the guys that are here being focused and finishing the right way for us as a team, but then also for this university. So.
Javonte's kind of been, developing as a go-to guy at running back for you. What have you seen of that room, and what's kind of impressed you about, these practices leading up to this bowl without Eric?
Learning, and he's still growing into who he is on the field, off the field, and in a bunch of ways. So seeing that is, obviously me being there before, he's going to be just fine for sure.
Do you expect to see a little bit more of Gavin, and kind of what are your feelings about him?
Yeah, I think just a little more of everyone because of, obviously EG being gone. So just guys stepping up and, getting ready to play because it's their opportunity. So.
Offensive line is going to look a little bit different this game. What have you seen out of the guys that have stepped in there in practice?
Just hard working, and obviously their opportunity is calling now. So just telling them to embrace it. It's a blessing, and I know they have the right attitude about it. But just dialing it in even more, just knowing that they'll be the ones running out for the first snap. So.
Dillon, you mentioned decisions. You have a bit of a decision. What's your situation as far as next year?
Yeah, I'm just wanting to announce on my own time when my family's right, and not trying to hold it from the media or anything, just wanting to announce on my own time and knowing, just when it's right for me and my family, but nothing, no secret message in between any of that, just like that. So.
What, can you give us any indication, just, you talk about family, just what are the conversations, and did you guys sort of have no talk about it for a while, or how have you sort of approached all this?
I just approach it like, being present. I've learned to be present in multiple ways. Just because when you look too far ahead, obviously you're not focused on the present. You look, you I guess, dwell on the past. It can affect your right now too. So just staying present, letting it all happen. But I'm confident in my, just with my family, and I'm having great people around me, even the coaches. It's very helpful on my end.
Aside from family, is there anybody you've called upon to get advice to stay in the moment, to make the decision, announce on your own terms, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I think just everyone. It's a full circle kind of decision. Everyone goes through it, and I'm really not trying to make it dramatic at all. Just really focus on right now and getting myself better and letting God and just kind of pave the way for me and just trusting His path for me.
What's your early thoughts on Florida State?
Really talented. They obviously played really well, and definitely towards the end of the season started to get into their groove. But their offense played really well. Defense is playing lights out on their end. So they're a really good team. We got to come ready to play as every week because it's college football. You got to going to show up and show out.
Looks
So
like they really got a good front four.
They do. They got a good front. I'd say 7 as well. But their safeties are really talented as well. Number 10, just athletic, has made a lot of plays and has done really well for himself. So.
DJ Graham wearing that wide receiver number on his back at this point, so it's kind of feeling official with the transition that he's made. What have you seen from him throughout that process?
I think it's very hard to switch positions, but just to see him, do it midway through season and make it look so effortless in a sense. Obviously there's some things for him to learn, but for how smooth of a transition it was, I've seen those kind of transitions, and he's definitely at the top for that.
Sooners Scoop HD.